Toilet tower defense. There's a plethora of problems in this game. It contains gambling, massive power creep, and it's just unfair. It's really just not fun. These games usually contain Gen Alpha's trends like Ohio Rizzler Cameraman, which honestly just scares me. As a Gen Z, things are looking so bright for the newest generation out there. Aside from that, this is a terrible game. Not to mention the absurdly low chances of playing a good tower. You've got to pay money to even have a chance at getting good, and the animations are the worst thing out there. If I had to rank this out of 10, it'll definitely be a 1. Number 2. Plus 1x every second, with x being a ring. These games are repetitive and boring. They contain an incentive to keep playing for higher stats, with nothing to really show for it. These games usually contain hats and pet figures to variable in game. Usually, these games would be fine if you just want to make some quick cash, but some people decide to ruin it all and make hundreds, if not thousands, of those terrible plus 1 GIAT every second games. Like, what even? On a scale from 1 to 10, these types of games would score at 1.5 out of 10. They're barely a step up from those terrible skibidi games. This category is based on a furry fetish game made by a pedophilic Chinese developer named Dragon Snow. He's been exposed many times for his degenerate and revolting behavior, as well as defending his pedophilic interests. Obviously, you would expect such a game to be at least 18 plus for sexual themes. Dragon Snow, on Twitter however, showed a softcore pornography image on his Twitter page and said that the picture wasn't even R18 plus, when clearly it should have been. The only redeeming quality is that Dragon Snow doesn't like these games, but not for a good reason, honestly. He says that they're rip-offs, which makes the reason why he wants to take such games down a whole lot worse. These games are usually weird furry fetishes that include developers that are porn addicts or pedophiles. On a platform for children, you include a game that shows you becoming a furred beast and infecting innocent civilians defending against their lives. Not to mention, most weapons you get aren't fair against them. I played an iteration of this game, and they gave me a one-use bottle, and nothing else. Now, zombie infection games are great. There are usually no fetishes, and the furs are normal. It's just transferred, meaning the transformation of the human to furry, which ruins everything. The game's unfair and just plain weird. A 0 out of 10 for transfer, and for infection games, they'll score an 8. The brighter side of Roblox's games. Number 4. Scorched Earth. This game is basically just Battlefield 5. It's got good destruction, and it's fun to play. Unlike other games on this list, this game is original with its style, and the combat is fun. I'd rate this game a solid 9 out of 10. Number 5. Deadline. This game is basically just Insurgency Sandstorm, with more realistic mechanics. Instead of having a heads-up display, you need to hold R to check your ammo count. This game is unique to some other tactical shooters due to its high recoil. Deadline's recoil is much higher compared to tactical shooters, and because of this, it makes marksmanship difficult. What makes this game even more incredible, however, is that it's only in its pre-demo stage. It's not even in the demo stage. It's only pre-demo, which makes the developer's work just that more impressive. A well-deserved 9 out of 10. Number 6. Stranded on Earth. Some may consider the pay-to-access price tag a little ridiculous, considering that the game hasn't even released yet. But if you understand the developer's work, then it becomes a little less insane. The developer of said game is attending college, and due to such, can't work full-time in the game. Even so, this game's had quite a daily amount of work done to it that makes it well worth the $300 price tag. It's easy to get into and play, and in turn, very fun. This game's open world, which makes it very good for people who like exploration. It's also got a building mechanic that is very easy to get an understanding of as well. Stranded on Earth has an attachment system that allows you to be able to convert some of your guns into completely different ones. An example of such could be the modification that turns your AK-47 into an RPK. Overall, this game scores an easy 9.5 out of 10. And so, it's been take on the current state of Roblox's modern games. I'll be seeing you later in how nowadays is. Goodbye and stay safe. Don't ever let the furries get you.